Imagine not able to move your finger, not able to move your leg, not able to turn your head. It feels like you are locked in place, but the world outside continues on. And you alone is locked in a silent, immobile prison. That was my reality in 2011 when bacterial meningitis struck me when I was on holiday in Bangkok. Back then, I was under constant stress. I was telling myself, I'm too busy to be sick. It started with a headache, and when I can no longer take it, I went to the GP. But instead of allowing the GP to diagnose me, I confidently told him it is just migraine. And when I didn't get better, I made a second mistake, thinking that going on a holiday would solve the issue. Then, everything went blank from there. The doctors told my family that I had severe bacterial infection surrounding the membranes of my brain and spinal cord. And within hours, I went into a coma, my body paralyzed, and my memory wiped clean. When I woke up from the coma, I saw this little girl standing next to my bed, calling out to me in excitement, "Mommy, Mommy." I looked at her and I said, "Who are you?" "I don't know you." She's my 4-year-old daughter, and that moment stayed with her. She's now 19 and have to go through years of counseling to help her cope with the pain of her mother forgetting her. In that bed, I was not afraid of dying, but I was terrified of losing who I was as a wife, as a mother, as a person, as myself. But there was one thing I could still hold on to, the decision I made before the crisis. Preparation turns panic into progress. The travel insurance that I had taken out ensured that I was evacuated quickly and received the correct treatment. It wasn't just a policy, it was a lifeline. It protected my health, it protected my finances, it protected my family from a second crisis. The entire bill came up to about 150,000, and my family would have been entirely crushed without it. That preparation turns the moment of sheer panic into a pathway for progress. The road to recovery was very tough, as you can imagine. There were many times I wanted to give up, and I even contemplated suicide. But suicide was a luxury as I was not able to move at all. Then one day, I looked at my children. Day in, day out, they travel to the hospital to visit me daily, to cheer me up. Their presence became my fuel for moving forward. And I decided then, I must get well for them. My children still need their moms in their life. Preparation saved me, but my children rebuilt me. Recovery was not a giant steps, but 1,000 of series steps. I had to learn to sit, to stand, and to walk again. Each milestone felt like a runway takeoff. I had to push myself not just physically but also mentally. These small victories taught me a very important truth. Resilience is built one step at a time. Before this, I thought that strength means pushing through. I now understood strength means preparing wisely, which is why I now live by the mantra CPF. Not the one you are familiar with, but my very own CPF. C. Check your protection before crisis. Because I didn't know I need an airlift until I did. Insurance is not a luxury. It is the safety net that protects your health, your wealth, and your peace of mind. Think of it as a parachute. You hope you never need it, but when you do, it's the difference between a soft landing and a hard fall. P. Prepare in small steps. When I was not able to stand, the goal for the day is just to sit for 10 minutes, and that would be my victory. When the crisis happens, do not look at the whole mountain. Ask yourself, what is my next step? Preparation does not remove the crisis, but it changes how you look at it. And sometimes that is all that matters. F. Forward with peace. Before this, my life was about making money and more money. Now, money and career took a backseat to family, purpose, and giving back. I view success differently now. Time with family, meaningful friendships, giving back, and living life with gratitude. My children and I had the chance to volunteer together, and together we were honored the President's Volunteer Award 2016. The award to me is not about recognition. It is proof that we can still create light for others, even our darkest moment. We may never know what tomorrow brings. Our life may never be free of sudden crisis, but we can choose how to respond. Preparation turns panic into progress. Preparation is not about expecting the worst. It is about protecting what matters most. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. I like the part about the CPF.